Morning, everybody. I hope you had a very nice weekend here in South Haven and you survived the storm on Friday night. Took care of some rentals, which is good, but now I'm happy that it's Monday. Yes, I'm saying I'm happy it's Monday. Do some office work done, but before that starts, we are here week 3 already with the South Haven Business Hub group with Debi Howe and Monique Crowley. And I know you've known her, but I can't wait to flip this camera around so you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. And this week we're talking about an entrepreneurial journey. So I'll flip this camera around. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
All right. So you guys had a great weekend, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's good. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the entrepreneurial journey and talk a little about the talking points. First off, if you guys would both ladies introduce yourselves to everybody who may be the first time logging in.
Go ahead, Monique. You first.
Thank you, Debbie. Good morning. My name is Monique Crowley. I'm a native of here. Good morning. I'm Monique Crowley. I'm here from Fruit Street Kitchen. I'm the owner and operator of the food truck here in South Haven.
Awesome. And Deb?
Debi Howe. I'm the executive director of the South Haven Region Business Hub. We're here to help the South Haven region become a strong entrepreneurial community.
Nice. And we'll go back in. So Deb, week 3, we're getting to understand what you do to help young business people get going. Monique, tell me what business do you have going on in the community?
Right now we are owning and operating Fruit Street Kitchen, which is a local food truck that's set up right near Elkenberg Park, so just west of the high school.
Nice. And when did you get started? How long ago has it been?
We actually started it out of our home in 2019, so it's been some years now. This is actually just our 2nd year, though, of actually operating the food truck itself. So once we stopped operating out of our home, we bought the food truck, and now we were able to open it up to the whole community.
And was that something that brought on, started from during COVID, or?
It actually started, yes, COVID is what triggered the business idea, I guess I could say. We had already been selling to friends and family out of our back door, so to speak, but once COVID hit, I feel like the whole community was on house arrest. Grocery stores were running out of food. All the restaurants were backed up. It was just crazy. Kids were home from school. Parents were getting stressed out. And we like to cook, and everybody was hungry. So I definitely looked at that as a business opportunity, and we actually then started up Fruit Street Kitchen.
Like it. So one of the things when you started, when you went from just your kitchen, and then you go to the food truck and your growth, what was one of the biggest challenges that you saw take place?
To be honest, I'll say the finances were one of the biggest challenges. Lining up the money to actually purchase the food truck, that was a big step for us. So we did utilize a lot of our savings to be able to make that purchase, but it's definitely already been recouped, and we're now into the revenue.
I love that. And over these years, there's got to be at least one point in time that you can go back to and say, that is when we knew that we had our success. When did you notice that one day that you said, you know what, we made it, we're doing great?
To be honest, every day.
That's good.
Every day something else happens that I'm like, yes. It's getting better and better every day. But I think when strangers started showing up, asking for our food, when customers started returning on a daily basis, we had regulars. I started to know the community members by name. Customers would walk up and I already knew what they wanted to order. Things like that. The phone was ringing off the hook. We had people calling it. People started leaving orders on my voicemail.
That's a good thing.
I thought that was awesome, and so I was like, yeah, those small things, which may seem small to some, were huge for us.
And that's something I like. So when I follow your page and just see when we post different things on things to do and all the other chat lines, it's great to see the vacationers who come back every year and talk about your place and go there, the locals who support you. It is nice to see an all-around community support for it.
Absolutely.
And you can't go wrong. I mean, you and Rico are very polite, friendly, nice, great members of the community, and the food is outstanding. So I'm going to do a little plug. If you haven't been to Fruit Street Kitchen yet, I'm going to make sure you better tell them where you're at and what your hours are when we get done here, because I want to make sure they stop by and get to taste some of your food.
We've got to get there.
So, Debbie, I know you got some things to say this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having us, and I'm glad Monique could join us. Monique and I met at one of our workshops, actually.
Yes, we did.
Her and Rico attended a workshop, and we became acquainted, and this lady here really knows her financial stuff, but we were able to help her along that journey. So that's what the hub is here for. What types of things might we be able to assist with, from marketing to social media to finances. And we started walking through a business plan. And one of the things we always talk about in the business plan, and I know Monique and Rico both, when I asked them, I said, what's your target audience? And people kind of like say everybody, right?
You want everybody to be your customer. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going, okay, now you got to be a little bit more focused because, people in California probably aren't going to fly to South Haven to have your food.
Not yet.
Exactly. Not yet. So narrowing down who is your target audience, because it can't be everybody. So we narrowed down the target audience, and then what's your secret sauce? What's your value proposition that you bring? And Monique kind of has said it before, and Ryan, you said it. People like you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you make great food. So when you think about our value proposition is we deliver great food with a healthy smile and community orientated and minded, right?
Absolutely.
So we start with a business plan. We start walking through that target audience, value proposition, what makes you different. And we meet wonderful people like Monique along the way that we get an opportunity to help.
We got people here going, Trevor Brooks, make sure you try the pork chops. So you're already
Hi,
getting love.
Trevor.
You're already getting love, which is awesome. So I'd ask one more question. What advice would you have to other business owners or potential business owners who want to get in the business, but they're just not sure they're ready yet?
I would say don't wait for the perfect time. Debbie and I were just talking about that earlier. Had it not have been for Rico, I don't think Fruit Street Kitchen would have ever started because I was waiting for the perfect time. I was waiting for everything to just be perfectly aligned, and that's never going to happen. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. And I know that sounds cliche, but you really just kind of have to jump out there and believe in yourself and give it all you got. Everything else kind of falls in place.
I agree. And, having mentors like Debbie around to help entrepreneurs start out, it is a great resource because it's like in real estate. A lot of realtors have to understand, they're in business for themselves too. They're their own brand. And you have to have your focus. You have to have your plan put out there, or you're going to wake up every day not going, what you're going to do. So I agree. And Deb, what else can you tell us about this process right now on your entrepreneurial journey?
Yeah, I think, Ryan, you said it the best. Reach out. I think if I would have known when I started my first company that there were services available, I would have been elated. So don't hesitate to reach out and get those services. Our services are free. And we have subject matter experts who can help you along the way in whatever topic might be your need at that particular time. And as you go down that journey, your needs may change.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so we're just here to help support you, and we want to see South Haven, this region, be the entrepreneurial hub that we know it can be in supporting our local businesses.
I agree. That's the key to our community future right there.
Absolutely.
Is going to be supporting those who are locally starting a business. Instead of waiting for some fantasy company to come in and save us, we can do it ourselves.
Absolutely.
And it does. It takes community, as we're seeing. So, anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to kind of reiterate what Debbie said because she's very humble. This woman is amazing. And yes, Fruit Street Kitchen has got a lot of guidance from Debbie and her team. She's plugged us with a lot of valuable people, and our network has become stronger just by being acquainted with her. So please take the time to visit one of the workshops that she hosts here at the Lake Michigan College in South Haven. It's definitely worth it. Put her in your back pocket because she likes to help.
That's true. And a little bit, we got to know where you're located. Someone hasn't been here before.
Yes, Fruit Street Kitchen. Okay, so we're right at Elkinburg Park. So if you're familiar with the South Haven community, you know where Elkinburg Park is. If you're not familiar with South Haven, just head to the high school and then just head towards the water. So we're about 3 blocks west of the South Haven High School. And we're there Wednesday through Sunday. Please like and follow the page on Facebook. It's Fruit Street Kitchen. You can find access to our secret menu items. You can view our pictures of our menu items. You can look at customer reviews. Our phone number's on there. Feel free to call in your order in advance and enjoy curbside pickup. We're here to offer as much convenience as possible, and we've been told that the food is fabulous, so come taste it for yourself.
I can vouch for that, but let me back up here. Did you say secret menu items?
I did.
Is that a changing thing?
We actually, yes. So Rico and myself, it's kind of, ask any food lover, anybody that likes to cook, you can't stick to a menu. Like you just can't, because there's other things that you want to try out. There's other things you want your customers to taste. So yes, we actually have a secret menu, and you never know what's going to be on it. We let our customers tell us what they want us to keep, and anytime we feel like trying out something new, that's where you'll find it. And that is exclusively offered to our Facebook followers. So it's not posted at the food truck, and it's not found anywhere else. Those items are posted on our Facebook page. So you got to follow the page to be part of the secret crew.
Love it. All right. Thank you, Monique.
Thank you.
I just want to say something along that line. When you think about value proposition and what sets you apart, what she just said with that secret menu is that one thing that sets them apart. That's what makes you good to great.
Love it. Well, thank you very much for this morning.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Ryan.
Well, there you go. So I hope you went away with some good nuggets on this. Debbie can be found at the South Haven Business Hub group. You can find that online. Definitely check them out. A wonderful resource. And she says it's free. So don't turn that down. I mean, you got enough expenses going on when you start a business. Take the help you can get, especially from the local experts we have. And definitely go see Monique and Rico at the Fruit Street Kitchen and check out their page, because you're going to want to know what that secret menu item is. I know I do. And lunch is going to be in a couple hours. So you guys have a great week ahead. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be here next week on Monday for our week 4. And you guys have a great week ahead. That's your things to do.